Channel family. What's going on, y'all? It's the Queen, Little Lady Blue. I'm back on this thing again. Yeah. Back at it again every day. Every day I'm hustling. Y'all know that. What's up to all my fans, friends, and family? One love. I know y'all loving the Basic Survival channel. I got a lot of great videos and stuff on there for y'all. I need y'all to watch, like, and subscribe, and share, and comment, you guys. Enjoy the videos. I also get over to my Little Lady Blue podcast page and channel and check that out as well. But I love my Basic Survival channel because it basically hits out a lot of gives out a lot of videos and techniques and stuff to surviving, from hunting, fishing, and owning land, and everything that you could think about. Anybody that's dealing with basic survival, anything that's dealing with basic survival, careers or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to my homeboy, Recreated Minds, C Sizzle. Make sure y'all get over to Recreated Minds and check out my homeboy, C Sizzle. He got a lot of great podcasts on his a lot of great shows on his podcast. You guys will make sure y'all enjoy him. Watch, like, and subscribe to him as well. So I wanted to talk about a little bit today, y'all. When it comes today about basic survival, we're talking about we're living in a time where we don't know what's going on. The Bible said to be rumors of wars. Man, some of everything is happening. And we know that it's raining out here today, y'all. We living in a time of basic survival. They're talking about cutting a lot of the healthcare programs out. They talking about cutting out, especially when it comes to stuff like, food stamps and stuff like that. People that, I guess some people have been dependent on that for a long time, and they don't know how they're going to survive. Where I talked about a lot on the Basic Survival podcast about how a lot of the older generation survived. Back in the days, a lot of people used to hunt. They used to do a lot of things like that and get their food from hunting. They knew how to cook the food, go out and catch certain animals and cook them and clean them and cook them and eat them and stuff like that, back in the days. So we just living in the times now with basic survival. You can't be pretty much choice about what you want. You need to be focusing on what you're going to need to survive, if that makes sense. So make sure y'all watch, like, and subscribe. Enjoy the channel. But make sure y'all watch, like, and subscribe. You're going to enjoy a lot of the videos. But today, speaking of hunting animals and stuff like that, I found out today, well, it was on the news not too long ago, about the monkeys. I want to talk about the monkeys. What's really going on? When we talking about basic survival, what's really going on? Y'all know I watch a lot of The Walking Dead. I watch a lot of The Walking Dead movies. All my Walking Dead fans, shout out to you that like The Walking Dead. And I watch a lot of the zombie movies. And I noticed in the zombie movies, in The Walking Dead, it always started out with the darn animals or some type of monkey or somebody being infected with something, and the human being somehow comes in contact with the infected, whether it's the food, the animals, or whatever. But most of the time it be infected monkeys or stuff like that. And then so all of a sudden the monkey bite the human or something, and the human become infected with the virus. I've noticed that. But I turned on the news the other day. That's why I said we living in Revelation. You got to watch and pray. We just talking about survival. I be damned. In Mississippi, a 18-wheeler done turn over with monkeys. I can't make this up. With monkeys. They was transporting monkeys on an 18-wheeler. My God, today. They were transferring monkeys on the 18-wheeler. Not just regular monkeys, but infected monkeys. Monkeys that when I heard about it, I said, you said monkeys? The monkeys was on the 18, the 18-wheeler driving the monkeys, but not just any type of monkey. But these monkeys were infected. And let them tell it, the monkeys had all type of things. these folks about these monkeys had herpes and shit, probably monkeypox and some more things. So I'm like, what is going on? Who's traveling on the highway with monkeys? That's like biochemical chemistry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who's traveling on the highway with infected animals? They say it was they come from the science lab. Now y'all can go and look at this yourself. They come out of science lab. The people in Mississippi didn't even know that these folks had these infected monkeys on the highway. Rolling on the highway in the truck driver. When I looked on the news video, I saw where the truck had turned over. I said, well, I'd be damned if this don't sound like the zombie of The Walking Dead or something like that. The truck had turned over with the infected monkeys. Done got her loose. I can't make this up. They done got her loose. I want to say it's near Meridian, Mississippi, not too far from that area. The infected monkeys done got her loose. And they were showing where the monkeys was, they tried to hunt a couple of them. I don't know if they got all of them. But they said one of them monkeys was like, what's that monkey on, oh my God. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That monkey on, they say they couldn't catch him. They couldn't find him. I guess I said, maybe he the main monkey, like, what's that monkey on, that monkey on, y'all know what I'm talking about. He was the head monkey. They couldn't do nothing with him. I can't think of the movie right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He was the head monkey. Maybe he like him, but they said these monkeys was infected with all type of disease and stuff like that. And they were driving, the truck driver was driving and turned the damn truck over, and the monkeys just riding all through the community. They found some, I think, on a farm or something. I said, boy, this don't sound like The Walking Dead or the zombie movie. And then I said, y'all better be careful. You go out the door, and then somebody standing there at the mouth, with slobbering at the mouth and blood and shit. Because this stuff is real. We living in a time of basic survival. You have to be aware of all your survival, all around you. How you doing there, Mr. Ronald? Ronald Clark, what's going on, partner? What's going on with you? Hello, my friend. Ain't heard from you in a long time. That's one of my truck driving buddies right there, y'all. Little Lady Blue Love by Minnie. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, y'all, and he know in this trucking game. Now I'm like, how is this truck driver going down the road? Now, if this was a hazardous... Oh, it's my papa's phone. Oh, okay. Okay, it's my papa's phone. I wonder is that his daughter. But how is they going down the road with the monkeys on the 18-wheeler? And now when I saw the 18-wheeler flip, somebody may have to help me with this. I didn't see no placards, no nothing on that 18-wheeler that's saying that, you know, when you carrying, y'all know if you got your triples or doubles, your hazmats, you're supposed to have placards and stuff on them trucks if they carrying stuff that's coming out the labs and biochemistry and stuff like that. You're supposed to have placards, hazardous placards. I didn't see none of that shit on that truck, on that 18-wheeler. I didn't see none of it on that 18-wheeler. You hear me? And then the monkeys is just running everywhere, all of them infected. So y'all be careful. If y'all come out y'all house in the Mississippi area, y'all might want to be careful. Because they say these monkeys got herpes. They've been in the lab. They've been shot up with some of everything. They've been infected with some of everything. They don't know what they carrying. They found a couple of them. And I think they said one guy looked on the truck and said he seen like 15 of them monkeys still on the back of the damn trailer. And the trailer was flipped over. And then still the monkeys. I said, what was the monkeys? Man, you can't make this up. And so I said, Lord Jesus, we're living in a time we really have to be careful. We got to watch and pray. Now, they carrying these monkeys, infected monkeys, through Mississippi. And they done got loose. God knows if they go and bite the dog, the cat, the pig, the cow, even eat off the tree. Anything. And now all of a sudden, your dog or your cat come down with monkeypox or something. I'm just saying. I'm just using that for example. Or your dog and cat come down infected or grow an extra arm on top of his head or something. Something that just don't look right. You see what I'm saying? We don't know what the hell, what we really want to know is what's really going on. What's really going on out here in these streets, family, basic survival, family. We live in a time where we, basic survival, that we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's in store. All this stuff going on. Hell, when they got infected monkeys running around out here, I was talking about getting some land, growing, your stuff out in your garden and stuff, but you got infected monkeys running around with herpes and shit. Excuse me, oh Lord. You got infected monkeys running around eating off your gardens and stuff like that. Who knows what they're going to infect? You see what I'm saying? But you can't make this up. You can go on the news channel and see this for yourself. The truck turnover with infected monkeys. And I always watch the zombie movie, the Walking Dead. I always watch it. And every time there's always some type of biochemistry they done worked on, and it done got out and got released, and then somebody got bitten in the ass or something, and all of a sudden they done turned into the Walking Dead, and now you got a bunch of zombies or whatever running around the neighborhood. So what is really up with these infected monkeys? Who are they finna bite? Who are they finna infect? What are they finna infect? And why the hell was this truck going down the dang on highway with a trailer full of infected monkeys that nobody knew nothing about? No placards on the truck, no nothing. And they just done turn over with all these monkeys with monkey pops and herpes and all type of diseases, they say, running around the neighborhood. If your dog start acting funny, you might want to go on and take care of that, because something ain't right. And he might have done got a hold to one of these infected monkeys. You just don't know. But that was on my mind today. And that was what I had to come and tell my basic survival family. We live in a time of talking about basic survival. We got to be watchful and we got to pray all around us. What's really going on, fam? Infected monkeys. And when they said one of the monkeys had herpes, I'll give y'all a minute to think about that. I'm going to say it again, like the preacher. One of the monkeys had herpes, Lord. Herpes. What the hell are y'all doing in them science labs? What are y'all creating in y'all scientists? What are y'all doing? Come on out of them labs, because y'all around here cloning things and shooting, putting these animals. I saw a mice one time, a show with a mouse on it, and the damn mouse had a human ear sitting on top of it. I ain't make this up. It had a human ear. I don't know if they cloned it and the ear grew out of the mouse head. You can't make this up. We live in a time we got to really watch and pray, and we really want to deal with basic survival. What's really going on? I mean, you can just feel it, like Phil Collins said. You can feel it coming in the air tonight. You can feel it coming in the air tonight. Something is really going on that's just not, you don't even hear about them type of stories where the damn 18-wheeler turnover and infected monkeys with herpes is running all around through the neighborhood. Some of them they got, I don't know if they caught all of them, but they said one of them was like that monkey. I just wish I could remember the name of that damn monkey on the monkey movie that, you know, that they the movie that everybody watched. It's an older movie and they brought it back. And the head monkey, he was the monkey that can communicate with all the rest of the monkeys and the human beings. He could learn the English and he could learn the monkey language. And they said that's one of them that they just can't catch. And I said, well, damn, he must be like that monkey. You know, he must be like that monkey. And I just wish I could think of the name of that damn movie. If y'all know what I'm talking about, type it in the chat right now. Type that in the chat. How you doing? How you doing now? Mr. Kumar. Type it in the chat if you can remember the name of that monkey. Or that movie with them monkeys on it. And he was the head monkey. He ran everything. They can't catch one of them monkeys. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. He must be the monkey that haven't evolved from the rest of the monkey. And they ain't going to probably catch him. He probably already caught the plane or the bus and done went on somewhere else or living in somebody's house or something. One of the main monkeys. They couldn't catch him. But the guy said he looked on the 18-wheeler in the back of the trailer and said it was like 15 monkeys in the back of that trailer. Where the hell were they going with those monkeys? You gotta ask yourself. You can't make this up. Where the hell were they going with those monkeys? What lab? What are y'all doing in these labs? Maybe they need to start looking into what these scientists and stuff is creating and doing out here. Now, a lot of this stuff that we may be going through may have a lot to do with them. From everything. We don't know what the hell they experimenting on. You know, what is it, the food? What else? Hell, we all soon may be growing. We're supposed to have, what, 10 toes? It don't shock me that the generation just after Generation X, the future generation may end up having 11 toes. You know, they might even have one to grow on, as they say, in the future. Because it's so messed up, they might have 11. They might end up having 11 toes. Because we don't know what they experimenting on. Especially with the food and stuff. We don't know what's going on. You got monkeys running around out here with herpes. Shit, I done heard it all. Monkeys with herpes. On the loose. Mississippi, y'all be careful now, y'all. Watch out down there, because, you know, that's rough right there. I ain't making this up. Y'all can go look for yourself. But when I heard about it, I had to come and tell my Basic Survival channel. Yeah, get you something, because you might have to take a couple of them out. You see what I'm saying? Damn sure don't want them around shit breeding with your animals and stuff. You come home, you got half dog and half monkey with herpes sitting around your damn, you know, I'm just saying, shit. That's rough right there. That's rough. We just don't know. We don't know. And you can't make this stuff up. So I had to come and share that with y'all. Make sure y'all watch and like, subscribe to the channel. And if y'all don't believe me, go on the news channels yourself. Pull it up yourself. The truck turnover with infected monkeys in the damn truck. Oh, Lord Jesus. Look, family. Till the next time, I'm going to keep coming on this thing. Keep talking about basic survival. And what we need to do. Watch, like, subscribe, and share the channel. All right, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. What's up to all my fans, friends, and family? I love y'all. One love, one love, one love. To all my truck driving family, y'all know I love y'all. Make sure y'all be careful out there. And look, we're going to keep it real. And we're going to keep watch out for each other. Okay, y'all? All right.